Hey everyone, it's me, your favorite sleep paralysis demon, back at it with another video for you guys. Today I have two fragrances that I actually found at my local Walmart. I was sort of perusing around the Valentine's Day section and I ended up seeing these fragrances there. They had their own little display in the Valentine's Day section, which I thought was really interesting. These were fragrances that I had previously seen on the Macy's website, so I was really kind of like shocked that they were there. I thought about buying them. The packaging seemed a little gimmicky, but I thought it was kind of cute and I kind of wanted it just because it was so gimmicky. But the fragrances we're going to be talking about, and I have two of them that I ended up buying, are from, and forgive me if I say this wrong, Cacharel? Cacharel? No idea. But they're the ones that are shaped in these sort of lipsticky tube sort of bottles. I thought they were kind of gimmicky, kind of cute. Like I said, I had seen these on the Macy's website before. And I've only ever seen them on the Macy's website, so I was kind of intrigued to get my hands on these when I saw that Walmart had them in their Valentine's Day display. Valentine's Day was a few days ago, so these might be on sale even more. I would definitely check your Walmart. I got these for like 22 bucks each, and they might be cheaper now that, you know, Valentine's Day is over, so they're probably going to mark everything down. If you could snag these, they're definitely a pretty good price. These are, I think, 1 fluid ounce. And this is what they look like. They're just little lipstick, little sort of case, little glass bottles. They sort of have this gradient. It's sort of like an ombre effect on both of the bottles. This one's a little bit clearer and it gets darker as it goes up. Clear, and then it goes up to this like sort of rose gold sort of color. When you get them, this little plastic thing is the sprayer, and I'll show you the sprayer. It's kind of like, it's an okay sprayer. It's nothing like groundbreaking, but what they do is they give you this plastic cap. It's kind of cheap looking, but it's really good for travel if you want to travel with this, and it's not going to be like squirting in your bag every time it gets tossed around. They give you a protector to put on there, so they do have that, which I thought was a nice little touch. Definitely good for travel. But the scent is what I'm most interested in. There were 4 of these that they had in the display. This one, the I Am Pink First, didn't have a tester, so I wasn't able to test this one. So this one was a complete blind buy for me. I had never sampled this one before. All the other ones had little testers, so I got to test them all. I got to test this one. I got to test the one that had the red cap and the one with the purple cap. The one with the purple cap was my least favorite. I didn't end up buying it. There was one left and I was just kind of like, eh. What I liked about them all, though, is that they all sort of have that same DNA that ties them together. You can tell it's from the same line of fragrance, which I thought was really nice. They definitely have a similarity. They are all like cousins of each other, but they're not too similar that like, if you bought one, like, you know, and you bought another one, you're not going to be disappointed, because there were similarities, but there were also a lot of differences, so they're not completely identical, which I really did appreciate out of them. The one with the red cap, I didn't buy that one because it was sold out, but I did try the tester, and that one reminded me a lot of Tender Romance by Ralph Lauren, which, if you guys know, that's one of my favorite discontinued fragrances from Ralph Lauren. To me, it is a beautiful fruity vanilla fragrance that is so well done. Probably one of the best out there. There are a lot of fruity vanilla fragrances, but Tender Romance just hits different. It's so romantic, so sweet, so cute, so dainty. And it's one that I really do miss, and I literally cherish my bottle of Tender Romance by Ralph Lauren. Like, I have a 3.4 ounce bottle, and I cherish that thing. I try not to wear it too often. I pick it up all the time and smell it. It's just a really beautiful, girly, ultra feminine, fruity vanilla fragrance. And I found that the red capped one is a lot like that. It's very similar. It's not as long lasting because I did try it out on my skin. It's not as long lasting as Tender Romance. Tender Romance can get me through my whole day. I found like the wear for that one was around 5 hours or so. The purple one was about the same. I did try out the tester and sprayed it on the other arm. And like I said, I bought the other 2. So I didn't get the complete set. I wanted to, don't get me wrong, but I don't know. Maybe I might go back for the red one if I can find it again for a good price, because for 22 bucks and it's almost a dupe of Ralph Lauren Tender Romance, you know, That's a pretty good deal in my book. It's not the complete same. Tender Romance was more refined, more smooth, not as generic-y smelling, because these do have this sort of genericness to them, I guess you could say. They're not the most groundbreaking fragrances, but they're really pretty decent fragrances, honestly. They're very girly, they're very cute, they're very feminine, and they're just really nice. They're easy grab and go fragrances. Honestly, these aren't going to be like mind-blowing in any way, but for what they are, they're actually pretty good fragrances. I'm not gonna lie. Like, even though they're generic as shit, and you know, like I said, they're not groundbreaking in any way, I really do like them. They're just so girly, so fun, and just cute. And I really like the bottles, honestly. That's kind of gimmicky, but I kind of love it. And you can't help what you love sometimes. And I'm here for these. Super cheap. And like I said, if you can find them at your local Walmart, get you one. But the first one that I'm going to be talking about is called Yes, I Am Glorious. And that is this one right here. It's the one that's sort of rose gold. I think this one is really pretty. You've got notes of peach, mandarin orange. You got frangipani, tiare flower, magnolia. You've got a milk accord. Sweet notes, sandalwood, and white cedar in the base. This is really pretty. I think where this is going to shine, honestly, is in the summertime. If you want a beautiful, easy to grab fragrance in the summer, this is going to be your girl right here. What I get in the forefront of this fragrance is a very milky, peachy, sort of soft, almost cashmere-like fragrance. It's almost like an enveloping, like a veil. It's almost like, I don't want to say it's a skin scent. Right now, in the weather that I have here, it's a skin scent on me. This does not last, but I feel like in the summertime, this is going to be so beautiful because it's soft. It's got this clean quality. It's milky. It's a little fruity with a slight floral nuance. It's honestly really pretty. If I had to describe a girl that I felt like would smell like this, she would be effortless. How can I say? Effortless. I can't say it. Oh my God. Effortlessly elegant. Oh my God. What is wrong with me today? I've been drinking coffee. I should be better by now, but I'm still like half asleep. I'm just like, ugh. Effortlessly elegant is what I would say this smells like. It smells like a girl that looks like she doesn't even try and she just looks elegant all the time. But you know, she puts hella thought into that shit. She is like thinking about, okay, I'm gonna like untuck my shirt here. I'm gonna, you know, tuck it in here. I'm gonna just unbutton it here. I'm just gonna wear these like ripped up jeans. But she somehow looks really pulled together even though it looks like she's not trying. That's what I get from this. And she still looks like elegant, you know what I'm saying? Like she has this really like silk shirt with one side a little bit undone and one side tucked in. That's what I picture when I like smell this fragrance. A girl who's really well put together, really pretty, very feminine, just really elegant and classy. I get that vibe from this fragrance. And like I said, it's nothing groundbreaking. It's pretty generic smelling, but it's honestly a really good fragrance if that's something that you want. And like I said, I think this one in particular is going to shine in the summertime, and I can't wait to wear this one. It's honestly not a bad fragrance. I think it's really pretty. For the price point, you really can't beat it. And to find it at Walmart, I was like, hey. Because I was going to buy these on the Macy's website, but they were like around $60 or $70 or so. Last I checked. I'm always on there looking when they have like deals and sales and stuff. Saw this, this brand on there and was really curious because of the gimmicky packaging. But yeah, that one is really pretty. And like I said, if you want something for the summertime or for warmer climates, that's a great everyday fragrance, great signature fragrance, great just smell clean, beautiful, and feminine fragrance. It's really, really pretty, and you honestly can't go wrong with that one. The next one that I'm going to talk about is Yes, I Am Pink First. This one was probably my favorite one. Even though it was a blind buy and I couldn't smell it, you can definitely detect the DNA that carries through in all of them. This is really pretty. I almost get like a semi-lipsticky accord. It's like soft, a little powdery. You've got notes of raspberry, pear, jasmine, ginger flower, orange blossom, that milk note again, ambroxan, cardamom, and sandalwood. This reminds me of Tender Romance also, but this has a bubblegummy effect on my skin. It almost smells like a floral, fruity bubblegum version of Tender Romance, if that makes sense. And I think it's really, really pretty. Honestly, like this is quite an addictive scent. Even though like I've said before, nothing groundbreaking, pretty generic, kind of basic-y. This is really well done. It's really pretty, really feminine. This is an easy crowd-pleasing fragrance, and I really like it. I definitely get that raspberry pear combination. You get the pear, and that raspberry adds a fruity tartness to it. And you get these slight floral nuances. The jasmine really adds this sort of semi-clean effect. The milky note comes through as you get into the mid of the fragrance, and it creates this really almost lipsticky effect because of the fruity notes. That's where I feel like I'm getting the sort of lipsticky effect. A lot of the time, Orris is where you get this lipsticky effect. And I feel like the milk is really aiding in that, giving it this sort of creamy, sort of almost slightly powdery vibe. It's really, really pretty. I really enjoyed this one. I've worn this one quite a few times since I've gotten it. I've worn it to work. I've worn it to bed. I've worn it when I get bored and just want to spray something on. It's really nice, honestly, and it's quite addictive. I really enjoy this bubblegummy effect that pops up in my skin, but also kind of reminds me of Tender Romance by Ralph Lauren. If you are a fan of Ralph Lauren Tender Romance, then I think this line might be a safe bet for you, and you might really enjoy the entire line, honestly. They're all different fragrances. They all have this commonality to them that maintains that same DNA that the red lipstick one has. If you want to know what they're all going to smell like, try out the red one, and then it's basically they're all going to be different variations of the red one that are going to maintain that DNA, that sweet sort of vanilla fruitiness that it has. That reminds me of Ralph Lauren Tender Romance. But like I said, if you guys run across these at Walmart, definitely pick them up. I think they are a really good deal. For the price, you really can't go wrong. And honestly, like, it's generic, but it's going to be crowd pleasing. It's going to be good. I'm really happy that I added these two to my collection. I might add the other two if I can get my hands on them, just for funsies, just so I can have the whole set. But yeah, that's pretty much my thought on them. Hopefully you guys get to go to Walmart and run across them. If you do, snag them up, because like I said, they're not bad fragrances. And yeah, till next time, you guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye!